Hello and welcome to Module 1. I am going to just quickly run through what the assignments are and what you can expect from this module. I'm not going to lie, this module is a lot of work. However, it will set us up for the rest of the semester and it will get much easier as it goes. So there is an introduction, and then Chapter 1 goes into, we're going to look at Web 1.0 to Web 3.0. This is actually iBooks, and it's the first time I've used iBooks to create the chapters, and I will use it again. I actually kind of liked it, and it's not too difficult. You do have the option, most things I have you do in PowerPoint. However, if you want to try this iBooks out, feel free to use it. You, of course, have to have a Mac. And an iPad would be helpful, but go ahead and try it. Otherwise, PowerPoint is just fine. So we're looking at Web 3.0, and then at the end of each section or each chapter are the activities. So here are the activities for that chapter. Then when we go into Blackboard and you go to Module 1, you'll see my outline, and I'm going to put my video right here. Here is the readings. If you don't have a Mac, and I haven't got this up to iTunes books yet, so iTunes U, so you can go ahead and just download this as a PDF, and that will be your chapter. You'll be able to get to all the videos and everything that's in there. There's an article, Why Selfies Matter, and then there's a couple that these go with the assignments. Otherwise, you can just go through and look at the activities. This is where you would click and you would submit your activity. So you can just do the submission there. And you'll do that for all the different assignments, and there is quite a bit. Now, this unit does run from the 10th to the 17th. So, you have 7 days to do it, which isn't a lot of time, but of course it's summer. So you will be working quite hard in the next 7 days. And then there is also groups. So you need to self-enroll in these groups. I didn't get everyone to do the survey, so I just made them self-enroll. So if you're an elementary teacher, you can enroll in the elementary, middle school. You can decide whether you're middle school, high school, elementary. Some 6th grade teachers are elementary teachers, some aren't. If you're a specialty, really pick the one and enroll in the one where you want your career to take you. And that's what we're going to do just for Module 1. So when you click on those groups and you enroll, it'll ask you some questions to enroll. You're going to have a couple of tools. One is the file exchange, and this is to share files between each other if you want. The other is the group discussion form. And in the group discussion form, each chapter in that book has a discussion. Chapter 3, Chapter 4, Chapter 2. Talk in your groups about it. Pick one person to share out and synthesize all the information that your group talked about in the main discussion forum. So then that one person will go to the main discussion forum and click on Module 1 discussion questions, and then pick which one and share out. And I just would like you to read over those after you have your group has shared out, so you can get a broader sense of what each group had to say. So that's kind of how it works, but your first goal, of course, is to read through the book and the chapters. Chapter 2 is life stories. You're going to look at completing currentlies and podcasting. Then there's the activities, Chapter 3, and in the activities, Audio Boo. This link works in iBooks. You'll have to use the link down here to get to it in YouTube if you do it as a PDF. But you are going to put an audio onto Blackboard, so I think that'll be a good learning experience for you. And if you get stuck, just let me know. Chapter 3 is about selfies, different software for selfies, and some things you are going to do with selfie, and then different activities. Chapter 4 is all about digital footprinting. And what it is, and then there's some activities for digital footprinting and actually Googling yourself through these two sites. Then there's a summary, because at the beginning there were the objectives. Just read through them, make sure that you've learned. If you haven't, let me know, and I can go back and maybe do something differently or better for you so that we make sure that you cover these objectives. Then I have the digital toolbox, and this is a university thing. So if you do the digital toolbox for each of the, I haven't decided whether we're going to have 7 modules or 6. And the 7th module right now is the digital toolbox. If we do it at the end of each module, then we could delete that module and maybe finish a little earlier or give you some extra time for that final module. So, I would like you, let's start out trying to do it at the end of each module, making it, a requirement, and then we'll see where it goes. But I'm thinking the course is going to get lighter as it goes, because I want to individualize it more for you. And then I'm going to try at each module to give you some feature tools that I think will be helpful to you as an educator. So for this week's feature tools, we're going to look at different clip art and images. And even though these are all free, it's always still good to check the disclosure or disclaimer just to ensure that you can use the images in the manner that the author or artist intended. So if you have aspirations of submitting to Teachers Pay Teachers for commercial purposes, you need to be able to find the disclosure and disclaimer to see if you're allowed to do that with those pictures. Like Pixabay, not free is the top one, but the free ones are on the bottom. So you have to kind of watch out a little bit. But I've given you quite a few different sites, and check them out, see what you like, book clip them or do whatever you want with them so that you have those sites. And then this is just another little sample I liked. And then my references are a mess, which is why this is not on iTunes U. I need to clean up my references so I make sure I'm not breaking copyright. But enjoy the unit. Please, please, please ask me if you get stuck. Don't get frustrated. I'm online all the time, or I have my phone or my iPad with me, so I'm always around. But enjoy this unit. I think it's fun. I know it's a lot of work, but it will get better, I promise. So we will talk to you in the discussion forum. See you later.